Welcome to DeFi Crypto Today. Our topic today is crazy gas fees. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm getting wrecked with gas, especially on Ethereum. Just to give you an idea, I'm not going to perform the transaction obviously, but you know, if you look in my MetaMask right now, if my MetaMask can wake up. Okay, I don't have a lot of ETH here because I spent it on gas, but I still have $42 here. So you'd think I'd be able to do a transaction. I can't. See, like even if I wanted to do something very small, like swapping $3 worth of ETH for DAI, I can't afford it. Just look at the estimated gas fees, $57 right now, and if we wait a few seconds, it's gonna go up or down several dollars, sometimes $10 at a time. It was like $60, $65 just a few seconds ago. That's a lot of gas. A few months ago, like in July, gas was about $12. In June, about $5, $6 on Ethereum. I mean, see, it just changed here. There is an NFT craze right now that's pushing the price of gas sky high, and that's becoming a problem. I mean, many times I pay more for gas than I pay for anything else. I can buy an NFT for nothing, pay for gas $50. It makes no sense, right? So I've been looking at alternatives, other ways to save on gas for a long time, and today I'm going to show you some of my findings according to actual transactions that I perform. You're going to see the real thing. Okay, so we've heard a lot about Avalanche lately. We heard about Fantom a bit, and we heard about Solana and so on. So let's have a look at gas fees. Let's compare all this stuff. So there's some apps, some dApps that I use to have a look at my portfolio. None of them are perfect. None of them show all my investments for some reason, so I use a couple of them right now. The two that I like are Board, and here I'm going to show you the history. For instance, if we look at Ethereum, see here, whatever I was doing cost me at least $40, $50 in the last few days. Okay. I don't do a lot of transactions on Ethereum because of the gas fees. Otherwise, I would do more. So you see, the last few months I did only 67 transactions, and that cost me $626. It's an average about $10, but that doesn't reflect the current gas fees. If you look, it's because I used to make more transactions the last few months. So if you look here, we're in August, it was around $40. In July here, you still had like several transactions that were less than $10, believe it or not. See, like transactions were like very cheap for a while on Ethereum. Okay. Like this is less than $1 here, okay, $3 here, and so on. Okay, what the heck, happened, right? So traffic is crazy on Ethereum right now, and I think mostly because of NFTs. That's the feeling I got. The Binance Smart Chain a bit more. So here for 200, and the price, the gas fees have been pretty stable on other networks. All the networks have been pretty stable, more or less, except Ethereum. Okay, probably because most of the NFTs are on Ethereum and most of the DeFi is on Ethereum and so on. So there's a lot of activity. But to give you an idea, the 234 transactions there, and gas fees was only $50. Compare that to, Ethereum. Terra won't show, and I'm not on Solana yet, but I can show you Polygon. Polygon did 923 transactions, and the total gas fees for 923 was $1.36. Big change, big difference, okay, compared to Ethereum here. Avalanche won't show, but Fantom does. I did a little bit of Fantom lately, and 32 transactions cost me 40 cents. So let's have a look at AVAX. AVAX shows up on DBank. So you can see $1.80, 17 cents, $1.12, and so on and so on and so on. So I did the math. I added the last 30 transactions I performed on Avalanche, and I came up with an average. And I also checked on Terra. I can't show you Terra here because I got the data from the application, and the application won't show here. And I did the average, and then I came up with a table to give you an idea of all the networks I've been doing except Solana. Solana, I'm planning on starting to play on Solana very soon. But, okay, this is not exactly the average, but this is current price of gas I got on 1 inch just a few minutes ago. As you see, it varies considerably, so it's between $50 and $65. So, whatever, $50, $60 average on Ethereum. But let's do 65 just for comparison's sake here. This is the actual average that I calculated on the last 3 transactions I made on Avalanche. So it's $1.13. Next, on Terra, cost me on average for the last 30 transactions almost 60 cents on average. Binance was about 25 cents. Fantom was about a cent, a little bit over a cent. Polygon was about 0.15 cents, so a lot cheaper. And this is what Solana on their website, if we look here, this is the price, the average gas price according to Solana's official website. I have yet to experience this myself, but I guess it's probably in the same range. So this gives you an idea of gas prices. Now, I'm very excited about moving to Solana. I'm a big fan of Polygon, and I'm starting to become a fan of Fantom as well. I'll make some videos about Fantom protocols very soon. And because the gas fees are really low. What's the point of wasting a lot of cash like this, okay, on, NFTs and DeFi when you can do similar things on other networks? I'm talking down here, for a lot less. And as I said multiple times in my Avalanche review videos, Avalanche is, I don't find that Avalanche is the Ethereum killer yet. Maybe this is going to improve, I don't know, but paying $1 for everything I do is a little bit high. Of course, not as high as Ethereum. Nothing is at the moment, but still, I find it expensive. The rewards we're getting on DeFi on Avalanche do not justify paying $1 per transactions. Okay, if you have like a smallish portfolio, you know, if you have like a portfolio that's like a few $1,000s only, it's not worth it. In my opinion, Terra is a bit better. I like Terra very much because the protocols are very good. The earnings are pretty good, but it's not the cheapest. Okay, it could be cheaper, I believe. Binance Smart Chain is cheaper. It's mid-range. Okay, biggest issue that a lot of people have with Binance Smart Chain is it's not decentralized enough. Obviously, nothing is as decentralized as Ethereum, but you know, they only have 21 nodes. A lot of people think that's too concentrated, and I agree. Now, Fantom is kind of new and kind of small, but it has some very interesting protocols right now that I'm going to review very soon. And the gas fees are really nice. Okay, I don't mind paying a cent or so per transaction. That's for me, that I consider that more normal. Okay, for the service rendered, I mean, all you do is a click. Okay, and you know, it activates a contract. Okay, we're not asking for the moon here. I don't see why we're paying such huge fees on those other networks. It doesn't make sense in my head. I'm not a programmer. I don't know anything. I'm just saying I don't want to pay gas fees, okay? Now, Polygon, so far, has kept its promise. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, but the gas fees have been unbeatable so far. Solana seems to be in the business of trying to beat that. You know, there's a lot of choice, a lot of protocols on Polygon. The earnings are pretty good on Polygon so far. And the gas fees are really, really good, okay? Paying 1/10 of a cent per transaction is a good deal. Here's Solana, which seems to be the champion according to this so far. Solana is attracting a lot of NFT activities as well. So I'm going to explore the DeFi and the NFT markets on Solana very soon. I'm going to make video reviews about this and tell you about my experience. The only thing that has been giving me a little bit of issues is the Fantom, not this Fantom, but the Solana Fantom wallet. It looks very good, but putting funds on this from another network, if you don't have any SOL tokens in it, seems to be an issue. It seems that you have to be on a centralized exchange first transfer funds to your Solana Fantom wallet. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, we should be able to have a bridge that sends funds over from, you know, any network, but and the wormhole bridge doesn't seem to be working right now. I don't know. So there are some issues everywhere. Nothing's perfect. Anyway, so that was my quick overview of gas fees, and basically, if you're tired of paying a huge amount of gas, explore the other networks. Okay, Polygon's been pretty good to me. Solana looks very, very exciting, especially if you're interested in NFTs and DeFi, obviously. Fantom looks pretty good for DeFi at the moment. I haven't seen NFTs there yet, but maybe that's going to start. I haven't seen a lot of NFT action on Polygon yet, though. But anyway, explore these things and save on gas. I mean, there's no point in paying $65 for, you know, depositing money, depositing your tokens on a protocol. That's stupid. Anyway. Hopefully they're going to fix this before I get old. But, you know, I'm not holding my breath. And that's why I like competition. We need to have more networks that are cheaper and provide better services than Ethereum is doing. All right, that's it for this video. If you like this stuff, please click like and subscribe. Help the YouTube algorithm. Okay, try help people find my channel. So anyway, don't forget it's free book, available for free. Download it. And if you don't want to download a free book, you can go to Amazon and pay $5.99. They'll give me $1 for it later. All right, that's it for today. See you later.